there's a battery on a trickle charger. I'm a little sad to report that battery belongs to the Fox body. I tried to start it yesterday and it would do like a little rapid clicking, and some of the stuff on the dash would turn on, but it just didn't turn over. I'm not sure what caused the battery to drain. I hadn't started the car in maybe like a week. I feel like that, plus like cold weather, was probably part of it, but that still doesn't seem normal that the battery would just almost completely die. But I put it on a trickle charger last night. It just got to full charge, and I'm going to see if I put it back in the car, if I can start it. I also have been thinking that I need to look at the starter. There was a couple times earlier in the year when it was really cold, when the car definitely had some trouble starting. But I've never looked at the starter. So I'm not sure if it's still OEM or what condition it's in, but we'll add that to the list of things that we need to examine at some point. Let's see if this works. So started up fine. So it started up fine, but I was trying to think, like sometime either last year, the first year that I got the car in 2020, I had an issue where the battery was being drained, and that was why I ended up buying the trickle charger. It was, at least the best that I could tell based on a suggestion from somebody who comments on the video, was that the vanity mirror light was on, partly because the cover that goes over the mirror, when you're not using it, it wasn't like turning off the light. That seemed to be the problem, because once I unplugged that like the connection for the light, the battery never died again after that. I think what I'm going to try to do is just try to start the car more often. I mean, if anything, hopefully that'll help avoid the battery dying completely. But at some point, I'm sure there's things that we need to go through to figure out like what could be causing that, unless it was just like a one-time thing. But I still need to get the exhaust leak sorted out. I haven't done anything because I was working on the Mustang Bluetooth situation the other day, and it's also been kind of cold again. So I just haven't had any time, but hopefully soon I'll get the exhaust leak sorted out and then start moving on to other things. But yeah. It's like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days later, and I hadn't started the Fox body for a few days because I wasn't here. But I just got in and turned the car on, and it started right up. So hopefully it doesn't seem like that battery drain, whatever it is something that happens over the course of a few days. I mean, it's also like 60 degrees today, so yeah. I haven't had any time to do any work on either of the Mustangs, but I have a really good excuse. We had a baby. I love him. He's amazing. I don't know when I'll be able to do any work on either of the cars anytime soon, but I'm super excited to be a dad, and this is amazing. Anyways, thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for something eventually.